Hi guys, good morning, good afternoon actually, good afternoon everyone, and I hope everybody is doing well and your preparations are going good too. Good afternoon everyone, Shubham, good afternoon guys. One small request to everybody, that is please share the stream once with your friends as well so that they know that the class has started. ठीक है, जल्दी से एक बार सबके साथ stream को share कर दो. So as you guys were requesting that ma'am, please have mains level classes as well. So okay, I thought that okay, we'll have some mains level questions here. So, lastly, we had your input output. Today, we will be doing another miscellaneous topic, that is your coded direction sense. Okay. So, we will check out some questions related to the same. Ruchita, very good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. So, chalo, let's quickly start this session. Let's have a look at the different types of questions. I have tried to take as many types possible here. So, let's quickly check this out. Okay. Jaldi se isko try kariye. Ilakya, very good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. So this is the first question on your screen. Let's quickly check. Paras, very good afternoon. Good afternoon, guys. चलो इसको जल्दी से बनाओ. Let's try this. This is not a very difficult question, guys. You can see that the directions have been given, like dollar represents north, ampersand represents east, hash represents south, and at the rate represents west. Okay. So if it is given A3 at the rate H, what is the meaning of this? At the rate means you can see west. So that means A has to be 3 kilometers west of H, right? A is 3 kilometers west of H. Similarly, if we have two symbols in between, like dollar and ampersand. Dollar means north, ampersand means east. So you can see it has to be taken as northeast here. Okay. So this is how you need to make the diagram. We have been given two different paths for two different persons. Finally, you have to tell what is the direction of R with respect to D. ठीक है, तो जल्दी से इसको बनाओ, जल्दी से इसका आंसर बताइए. What should be the direction of R with respect to D? A very easy question here. Anybody? किसी का आंसर आया? अच्छा चलो बनाते हैं इसको, right? Let's try this together. Let's see how this has to be done. A very normal question here. You just have to make it as like your normal direction, since it's just that it has been given in the coded format. So you can see C3 ampersand B. What is the meaning of ampersand here? You can see ampersand means east. So C is towards the east of B. Let's say this is your C here. C is towards the east of B. The distance between them is 3 kilometers. Okay. Okay. So Paras says it should be west. Okay. We'll check. Now we have D, $5 C. What is the meaning of dollar? That is north. So D is towards the north of C, something like this. Let's say this is your D here and this is 5 kilometers. Okay, so we have found your D. Now it is given K is $6 ampersand D. What is the meaning of dollar ampersand? Dollar means north, ampersand means east. So you can see K has to be somewhere to the northeast of D and the distance between them has to be 6 here. Okay, so this is your K also. Okay. After that, let's see what is given. We cannot combine E and Y because we have neither of them. Now it is given A $5 at the rate. What is the meaning of dollar at the rate again? You can see dollar means what? North. At the rate means west. So that means A has to be towards the northwest of B, right? So somewhere like this, let's say this is your 5 kilometers here. Okay. So this is your B here. This is your A here. So A is 5 kilometers northwest of B, something like this. Okay. So this will be the situation. Now we know that this is 5 and it's going to be something like slant way hai, right? At a particular angle. And this is also 5. So we know that this D and K has to be above. Okay, wo upar banega. So let's draw it like that. Let's say this D and K will just make it above a bit. That we can understand very well, right? It has to be somewhere northeast only. है ना? तो इस तरह से बनेगा. This is your D, this is your K. Okay, this was 6. So now we have A here. Okay, A we have found. Now we have something like R $5 A. What is the meaning of dollar? That is not. So R has to be 5 kilometers east of A. So let's say this is your R here. Okay, this is also 5. Okay, then we have P 3 ampersand R. So we can make it ampersand also, that is east. So P is 3 kilometers east of R. So you can see, okay. So P is something like this. Let's say this is your P here, 3 kilometers east of R. Now P is 10 hash Z. Hash ka kya matlab hai? Hash means south. So P is towards the south of Z. So Z will be somewhere like this, and this is your 10 kilometers. Okay. And then we have Q5 hash at the rate Z. Hash at the rate means what? South and west. Hai na? So hash means south and at the rate means west. So you can see Q has to be somewhere to the southwest of Z and the distance has to be 5, right? So southwest you can see will be something like this. Let's say this is your Q here. ठीक है, थोड़ा सा complicated type का diagram है. So this is your 5 kilometers here. Okay. Now what is the direction of R with respect to D? That we have to tell. Okay. Now tell me. This is 5 and this is also 5. Okay. This is 5 and this is also 5. This has to be, let's say if we make something like this, let's say this is your X. Okay. So that means what is the value of this R, and let's take this as point O. What is the value of RO here? You can see RO will be 5 plus X, isn't it? RO will be what? This is your 5 and this will be something, let's say this is your value X. Hai na? So the total value will be 5 plus X. That means 5 plus something else. And this D and C was equal to how much? This was 5 kilometers. So you can very well understand that this has to be greater than 5. So what will be the direction of R with respect to D? We can absolutely be sure that it has to be towards the northwest. So the answer here will be northwest. Are we clear about this particular question, guys? Please let me know if you have any doubts in here. Paras, answer west nahi aayega, northwest aayega. West nahi ho sakta because you can see 5 plus X will be the value here. Okay. So R will be somewhere to the northwest. Thoda sa bada hoga wo usse. Okay. Chalo, next question very quickly. Let's find it out. Let's have a look at this one. Let's check. Don't worry, we will not have a very lengthy session for today. I have taken 3 questions for today. Okay, because tomorrow we have your clerk examination. So we will have somewhere around maybe a half an hour session or 35 minutes, not more than that. Chalo, jaldi se isko solve karo. How many of you are having the clerk exam tomorrow? Everybody giving it? सबका है? पारस, इलाकिया, सब लोग दे रहे हो? रुचिता? Karthik, yes. Okay. Ilakia has it at 10:30 a.m. Okay. That must be slot 2, I guess. No, ma'am, I'm already selected in CGL, waiting for joining. Absolutely great, Paris. Congratulations. So, which thing you got? One of my friends got the postal department, I guess. उसको postal वाला मिला है. आपको कौन सा department मिला? Auditor and CAG, absolutely great, Paris. You must be having a very good score. Good job, good job. चलो इसका आंसर जल्दी से बताइए, पारस, इलाकिया, सब लोग, कार्तिक. This is very easy. If this is 20, this is 10, this is 8, this is 4, this is 26, this is 13. What is the relation here? You can see the relation here is divided by 2, right? So the actual distance is nothing but it's going to be divided by 2, right? Whatever is given in the bracket, the number given in bracket by 2 is the actual distance between the points in here. Enough? So if it is given B pi A 22 meter, pi means what? Towards the west. And 22 means actual distance has to be 11 meters in here. Okay. So B will be towards the west of A and the distance between them has to be 11 meters. इस तरह से बनेगा, है ना? Try this out very quickly. Let's try. चलो इसको बनाते हैं, right? Let's see, let's do it together because it is going to take some time in making the diagram, although nothing that is very tricky in here. So you can see B has to be towards the west of A, distance between them is 11 meters, that is done. Now combine the common pointers together like O and B. What is the relation between them? That is O is towards the south of B, right? So you can see O is towards the south of B, distance between them is 6, right? So you can see if this is B, let's say this is your O here, and the distance between them has to be 6. Okay, so ye bana liya. Then after that, what else can we connect here? You can make this as well. That is, we know that Y has to be towards the south of A and the distance between them has to be how much? It has to be 12, right? So let me draw it above. I guess ye thoda sa niche ki taraf aayega diagram. So let's say this is your O, this is your B, this is your A. Okay, this is your 6, this is your 11. Okay, let's draw. चलो आंसर आ रहा है 19 मीटर. Okay, we'll check. So now you have this B here, right? Y here. So we know that Y has to be somewhere like this. Okay, and the distance between them has to be how much? 12 meters. Okay, this is your 12 meters here. So we have made your Y. What else can we connect? We can now make your D. D percentage. Percentage means east. So D is towards the east of Y. Let's say this is your D. What is the distance here? You can see 6 meters again. So 6 here. Okay, D ban gaya. Now what else can we connect here? You can make your P. P asterisk. Asterisk means north. So P has to be north and the distance between them has to be 9. So you can see if this was 6, okay, we have this as 6. So this also is 6. So 9 will be somewhere between like this, you know, and this will be your P here. So this is your P and you can see that this is your 9. Okay, so P mil gaya hame. So we have got your P. After that, what is given? Well, let's see. So L percentage. Percentage means what? East. So you can see L has to be towards the east of P. Let's say this is your L here. The distance between them has to be 8 meters. So let's draw 8 meters here. We have got your L also. ठीक है? उसके बाद देखो क्या दे रखा है. We have Q and L. What is the distance between them? 20 meters. And what is the direction? You can see Q has to be towards the south of L. So you can see south of L and distance is how much? 20, right? So that means 9 plus 11. This is your 9 here. So that means this has to be 11, right? This will be your q. Okay, q mil gaya. Now you have got your q also. What else can we connect? We can now have your q e as well. E pi, q pi means west. So that means you can see e has to be towards the west of q, and the distance has to be 25. Now this is 11, this is 6, this is 8. So you can understand 11 plus 6 plus 8, that is 11 plus 14 gives you a 25. That means this point will be exactly below your point, this D here, right? O here. So you can see this will be the point, है ना? So you can see this will be your point E. Okay. So this is your 25 kilometers. So we have got your E. Now we have E asterisk M. Asterisk means what? Towards the north. So you have 8 meters towards the north. So we know E is 8 meters north of M, right? So E is 8 meters north of M. Let's say this is your M, right? So 8 meters north. So we have E as 8 meters north of M. Okay, ये भी मिल गया. What else is remaining? We have R percentage M. Percentage means what? East. So R has to be towards the east and distance has to be 11. So you can understand that this will be your R. है ना? This is going to be R and this is your 11. Now this was also 11. This is also 11. That means we can understand that this Y and R will also be in the same line. That is Y will be towards the north of R. है ना? Now what is remaining? I guess we have completed the whole diagram. So what is the distance between R and Y is the question. So you can see that if this is 11, that means this also is 11 and this is 8 here. So this also is 8 here. So the distance between Y and R will be equal to 11 plus 8, that is equal to 19 meter. So absolutely 19 meters would be the right answer here. Apur, very good afternoon. I hope this is clear everybody. So the answer finally would be 19 meters here. Okay? Chalo. Let's have the last question for the day. Let's quickly try this out. Chalo, jaldi se isko try kariye. Let's see. So if you have these type of question in your mains, guys, this can be very, very scoring, right? This can be very scoring here. Now in this particular question, first of all, you have to tell me what is the logic behind the number given in bracket and the actual distance. Anybody? Can you tell me what is the what is the logic behind arriving at the actual distance here? How are we finding the actual distance? Kunal, very good afternoon. How are we finding the actual distance here? कैसे निकाल रहे हैं? 28 से 41, it's something plus. But 46 to 32, it's minus. 58 से 92, it's plus again. 44 से 22, it's minus again. So we are not having like plus 13 या plus 15 नहीं कर रहे हैं. Absolutely right. Bilkul, bilkul, Apurva and Paras, that is right here. It is nothing but reverse by 2, right? So it is like divided by 2 and reverse. है ना? So 28 by 2 gives you 14 and iska reverse kar diya to get 41. Okay. Similarly, what will be the distance here? 42. So 42 by 2 is 21. So 21 ka reverse 12 meters, right? So this will be the distance here. Similarly, 82. 82 means 41 is half. So 14 we will have the distance. 64 is 32. So 32 by 32 ka reverse 23. This is 43. So that means we will have a 34 here. 22 is 11. So remains 11. 24 is 12. So 12 means 21, right? So these will be the distances here. So you just need to divide it and reverse it. Okay. So divide and reverse is the logic that we have taken. Chalo. Now find the answer here, this one. root 85. Yes, I guess it will be in underscores only. मतलब under root में ही आएगा. चलो इसको try करते हैं, right? Let's draw this. So we have P hash Q. Hash मतलब क्या है? West है. So P has to be towards the west of Q. Let's say this is your P and this is your Q. Distance between them is 12. Okay, root 85. Now we have Q percentage R. Q percentage means what? Towards the south. So you can see that Q has to be towards the south of R. Okay. Let's say this is your R here. Okay, इस तरह से R बन जाएगा. Distance between them is 14. Okay, this is your R. After that, we have R at the rate S. At the rate means what? East. So R is towards the east of S and 23. So that means S has to be something like this, right? This is your S here and this is your 23. Okay, ये 23 बन गया. Now we have T percentage S. Percentage means south. So T has to be towards the south of S. Distance between them should be 34. So you can see T will be something like this. And this is 14. This is 34. So we can actually find it out that if this is 14, this has to be 20. Right? ठीक है, ये T आ गया. अब आगे देखो क्या दे रखा है. We have this T hash Z. Hash means west. So T is towards the west of Z and distance between them is 21. So 21 will be something like this, right? This is your 23 here. The 21 thoda chota hoga. Let's say this is your 21 here and this is your Z. So T is towards the west of Z. Okay, done. Now we have this one, that is P at the rate V. What is the meaning of dollar $V? What is the meaning of dollar? That is your north. So we know that P has to be towards the north of V and the distance is 11. So that means this is your V here and this is your 11. Now the question is, if X is 25 meters south of R, okay? अब R कहाँ है? ये है ना? So if X is 25 meters south of R, so 14 plus 11, you can understand this will be the point here, okay? This will be the point where we will have this X here. So X is going to be 14 plus 11, that is 25 meters, right? So what is the shortest distance between X and Z? That you can find out. How do we find it out? You can see this is the triangle that we can draw here. Okay. Now, how do we find this distance here? We know that this total distance is how much? 12. Okay. Now, this is how much? 23. So, what will be this one? You can see this is 21. This is 23. So, what will be this distance? The remaining distance here. You can see the remaining distance will be how much? You can see that's going to be 2. Because if this is 21, this is 23, that means this distance has to be 2, right? ये distance कितना हो जाएगा? 2 हो जाएगा. What is going to be this distance here? If this is 20 and this is 11, so that means this distance has to be 9. 20 minus 11. So you can see that's coming as 9. So what is the hypotenuse XZ? XZ will be equal to underscore 9 square, that is 81, plus 2 square, that is 4. So this is going to be under root of 85, right? Everybody clear? Please let me know if we have any doubts in this particular question. This is a very, very easy question. ये समझ में आया सबको? Please let me know if we have any doubts in this particular question. So in these type of questions, it is generally that you have to find the logic, right? That how do you arrive at the actual distance here? Okay, that is the first step. And then you have to find the diagram, है ना? I hope this is clear. So today we have seen 3 different types of questions and we will be having similar sessions for all your topics, right? Coded blood relation, critical reasoning, mains level puzzles, everything we will be doing, right? Topic wise. Okay. तो चलो कल के लिए अच्छे से प्रिपरेशन करो. कल क्लर्क का एग्जाम है. डू लेट मी नो हाउ इट गोज. ठीक है, तो अच्छे से पढ़ाई करो. अभी ज्यादा मत पढ़ना, ज्यादा टेंशन मत लेना. कल एग्जाम है तो मॉक्स वगैरह मत दो. इट्स बेटर टू जस्ट मे बी रिवाइज समथिंग और जस्ट टेक अ ब्रेक. ठीक है, आज ज्यादा उतना पढ़ाई वढ़ाई मत करो. ठीक है. So thank you so much guys. I hope you enjoyed today's session. In case you have any doubts, feel free to talk to me on Telegram. I'll be happy to help you out with it. So thank you so much guys. I'll see you again with another session. So please take care, stay safe. Have a great day. I'll see you soon. Thank you so much.